All right, VC, it's Eric. I am back with just a couple of things. First of all, where to start? Okay, Farley showed the Destroy All ASTROman CD that he picked up because of my recommendation of Men Are ASTROman as a band he might want to check out. So I figured I'd show some Men Are ASTROman stuff that I have in my collection. I showed this in Andy's video for 7 Deadly Sins, I believe. The Men Are ASTROman Mission to Chaos 7-inch on One Louder Records. These were like 97 inches that had kind of a cult following. This one is UFOs and the Men Who Fly Them, and there is a punch-out UFO on the back. And I know people want to see the record, but this thing's like difficult to get out. This one's a little beat up, and sometimes there's just not a good solution for storage. This is the Return to Chaos, which is the sequel to The Man from Chaos. And this is another kind of sci-fi secret agent 7-inch. It's like a dossier. I'm trying to remember, is this the one that they do? Secret Agent Conrad Uno, who was a producer, and they do Point Blank and Goldfinger, the Shirley Bassey song on this one. And yes, I'm not happy about the fact that this has been damaged by being in my 7-inch box, but there was really no good way to store it, so that's on me. That's okay. This is not something I keep for collectible reasons. It's something I keep for I like the music and some nostalgia reasons from my youth. Finally, this one's a little beat up too. This is Men Are ASTROman Deluxe Men in Space 7-inch gatefold. This one's on Touch and Go Records. This is kind of where they started to go a little bit weird, and I started to fall off of following them. But here's the CDs. This is their first record, Man or ASTROman, on Estrus Records, which was a garage label out of Seattle that was big in the 90s. This is the Destroy All ASTROman. Good stuff. Let's see what's on here. Mystery Science Theater Love Theme. Okay, so there's a song here called Destination Venus. That is a song by the Ravellos, who were a Scottish punk band of note in the original UK punk scene. What else we got? Your Weight on the Moon. I think this one also came out on a 10-inch record that I don't think I picked up at the time. So there's that. Intravenous Television Continuum. This is more Man and ASTROman stuff. And then finally, I've got Project Infinity. More of the same, Man from U.N.C.L.E. Some of the stuff that's on those Mission Chaos and Return to Chaos CDs is on that disc. All right, so I got some pickups. I went to the thrift store yesterday, mainly picked up books, but I also picked up, for $2, Ricky Nelson's Greatest Hits. I have some friends that are very big on Ricky Nelson being underrated, so I figured for $2 I would check this out, and the disc is in good shape. So, kind of rockabilly 50s rock stuff. Best of Crowded House. And then the Smithereens Green Thoughts. I think I have the cassette of this, but for $2, there you go. You like that reflection? You can almost read the stuff that I have on the shelf above here. There you go. If you want to take a moment and read. Yes, that is Amelie, for those who are not wondering. So the big thing I got today, and I've been holding off. I went downtown, which is always a mistake, especially this time of year. It's too hot for me. I live in Michigan, for God's sake. It's supposed to be polar bears on our streets. Come on. But a movie soundtrack that's probably the defining soundtrack of my generation. And I've never been shy about my love of this soundtrack, and actually the movie too. I think the movie's underrated. Little show called Friends would probably not exist without this movie. But I got the single soundtrack on vinyl, the deluxe edition. I haven't opened it yet. I literally just got home from my record store. Let's see if this is going to work. Nope. This is fun video blogging, I know. There we go. So I have my original CD that I got the day that came out back in '92, and I've got my DVD of the film up here somewhere. Ah, that's right. Here, I got the old cardboard case one. At some point, I will probably upgrade to the Blu-ray. I enjoy that movie that much, even though it is horribly dated. But, you know, there's not a lot out there that comes that close to capturing something about the time period with almost accidentally. This wasn't mass marketed. In fact, that movie sat on the shelf until these bands hit it big because the studios didn't think they were going to sell. And the movie didn't really sell too well, but the soundtrack obviously sold lots and lots of copies. All right, so let's get this off. And of course, this is great stuff. And if the program I was using allowed me to pause and come back, I totally would do that, but it doesn't. So we're going to go with one take. There's no pretension here. I'm not trying to make like super high quality, you know, million subscribers. By the way, thank you to everyone who's subscribed, and especially thank you to Andy, who keeps promoting my channel. I do appreciate that greatly, sir. I'm just going to have to go ahead and pull off the shrink. Yeah, okay, sometimes you just got to rip it off, right? So the thing about this deluxe issue of the soundtrack is it's 2 discs. And not only that, but that was painful. It has, ooh. All right, this I was not aware of, and this I love. This is the bonus disc that's got the bonus tracks. It's got Citizen Dick. It's got some extra Chris Cornell stuff. It's got Alice in Chains, Paul Westerberg, Mudhoney, Truly, Blood Circus, Mike McCready. Just the extra bonus stuff, so I don't actually have to do the download code thing, which is cool. This is the inside. It's the back. This reissue is done correctly, I can tell you that. Black vinyl. I don't really need to pull that out, do I? So yeah, I'm looking forward to, oh, there is a download code here, so I can do that with all this stuff, but have the disc too. Single soundtrack. Not really a whole hell of a lot else to say about it. So, you don't need to watch me sweat any longer. I'm just going to show you my hammy arm real quick. Andy showed his tattoo. This is my tattoo. This is the Black-Eyed Mansion. That's the house I grew up in. Yeah, I know your Danzig tattoo is cooler, but this is from a misheard lyric from the band The Forbidden Dimension. My brother heard the lyric, I could see through black dimensions, as I could see through black-eyed mansions. And that's what we started calling the house. See if I can do this without getting like some nasty reflection. There you go. There's the house. Anyways, I will catch you all later. Thank you for watching, and good luck with your record hunt out there.